friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Megan and today I am doing my unhaul. So I just recently purchased a new bookshelf. I'm still waiting on one more of these, but I got one that's like half the width. So I've been doing some cleaning out of my current inventory of books. So I wanted to do an unhaul, that way I could get these out of my room and have some more space to rearrange things in here. As you can see, I have a little bit different of a setup. I actually finally got a new bed frame because IKEA finally opened back up, and I also moved my desk so that I could stand in front of my bookshelves again. So that's super exciting. So now that all that jabbering is out of the way, let me go ahead and go into my unhaul. My first books I'm unhauling are the Game of Thrones mass market paperbacks, specifically A Feast for Crows and A Clash of Kings. I did get floppy paperbacks of these, so I'm going to read those instead, and I didn't feel like I needed two copies, especially with how beat up these ones are. Next are some graphic novels. This one is actually a double. As I said when I hauled it, I accidentally purchased 2 volumes of volume 5 of Amulet, so I will be unhauling this. Not because I don't like it, but purely because I don't need 2 copies. Next is probably going to be a little bit surprising to people who enjoy this series, but not surprising for people who've been watching my channel. I'm going to be unhauling Saga volumes 1, 2, and 3, and then most likely 5 and 7 as soon as I finish those. But it's not that I don't like this storyline. I'm really enjoying the story. It's just a matter of it's way too graphic for me, so I don't think I'll ever pick it back up again. I'm 100% satisfied with just getting it from the library and not owning it. They are very beautiful copies though. I mean, they are like gorgeous covers and the artwork's really nice. It's just a little bit too graphic for my taste. Next is another series that I have doubles of now. I did just recently purchase the Percy Jackson box set, so I no longer need these paperbacks. I actually only had 4 out of the 5, so now I have all 5 in the new set, so I don't need these versions. I think this is the last one that is just a double that I don't need. This is the paperback of Scythe. As you can see, well, I only have the toll right there. But I do have hardback editions of the entire trilogy, so I don't need the paperback. I got this in a mystery box, which is why I have a double of it. So yeah. Now on to some books that I read and just either didn't really enjoy or don't see myself ever picking up again, and we will start with Where She Went. This is the sequel to If I Stay. I've already unhauled If I Stay, so of course I'm probably going to be unhauling, well, I am for sure unhauling Where She Went. This is by Gail Foreman. It tells the story of Mia, who was in a car accident that put her into a coma, and we are experiencing her life, or how she is viewing life, through the coma. So it was an interesting perspective. It didn't really stick with me, so I am going to be unhauling it. Next is the Maze Runner series. I actually really enjoyed the Maze Runner when I was younger, but in my recent research of all the authors that I own, I found out that James Dashner was accused of sexual harassment, and I don't really want to support an author who did that, so I don't ever plan to continue the series. I've only read The Maze Runner, haven't read the other 2, and there's I think a 4th book, so definitely getting rid of this one. Next are Hello Navi and Becoming Navi. These were a little bit harder to get rid of because they were personalized to me. It's just I never intend to pick them up again. They are a magical realism with a heavy religious aspect, which isn't bad, it's just not my taste, especially the way that the religion was portrayed in this. It doesn't really align with my personal beliefs, and it made things a little uncomfortable actually, so I don't ever plan to pick these up again, so I'm gonna be passing them along, but I wouldn't not recommend them. It is actually a kind of magical realism memoir of a sexual assault or sexual trafficking victim. So it is a really powerful story, and I would recommend everyone read it at least once. Oh, my bad. I have one more double, and that is Return to the Isle of the Lost. And the reason I'm getting rid of this one is because it didn't come with a dust jacket, and I recently, or not recently, but I did purchase one with the dust jacket, so I don't need the one without. If you aren't aware, Return to the Isle of the Lost is the sequel to The Isle of the Lost, which is the books that the Descendants Disney movies were based on. So we are following 4 children of famous Disney villains as they are sent into the good kingdom, I guess you could say, and their quest to be good. The last ones I just didn't really enjoy were Carry On and Wayward Son. So this, if you don't know, follows Simon and Baz, who are a male-male romance, which is a lot of fun, and it kind of plays off of a Harry Potter Draco kind of romance trope, but I couldn't get attached to the magic system or the characters or any of that, so I will be passing this along. I really hope this goes to someone that will enjoy these because this is a gorgeous edition. I mean, look at the inside cover. It's so pretty. I mean, wow. But yeah, I'm not going to take up space on my shelf with books that I will never read again. I do plan to pick up, I think there's a 3rd book coming out sometime, so I'll pick that up probably at the library just because I'm invested enough to want to know what happens next, but not invested enough to reread. So yeah. And the last books are actually ones that I just got, and I kind of asked you guys what you guys thought, and these ones I did a little bit more research on and I'm just not vibing with, so I am going to pass on Gone with the Wind and Scarlet. And then, as I already said, I'm going to be unhauling this arc of Together We Caught Fire. I will have to figure out how to get rid of this one or somehow give it to someone because you are not allowed to sell arcs. Maybe I'll trade it, I don't know. And then also The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. I didn't really hear super positive or super negative either way on this one, but it's really, sounds so materialistic, but it's not even a pretty edition, so why should I keep it? And the final book I will be unhauling is My Little Men. I decided in the end that it was just a little bit too beat up for me to want to keep, and it is a cute edition, but it's just, yeah, it's a little bit too worn out for me to want to keep. Pretty quick video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this unhaul. Let me know if you think that you would like to have any of the books down below, and then maybe somehow I can get them to you. I'm not sure, but yeah, check in with you guys in my next one. Bye, friends.